How are we doing, everybody, and welcome back into the channel. Chicago Bears rebuild today on Madden 24. And I just realized I just did the Minnesota Vikings, so I guess we're sticking right in the NFC North. But yeah, obviously we are going with the Bears here today. We'll just start looking at the roster here right away. If you're new to the rebuilds, I've done one so far. There's a playlist link down below if you want to go check out the Vikings one as well. But I'm sure you guys, I've seen rebuilds on YouTube and whatnot. We're basically similar. I like to go like 5 years and just build from obviously year one all the way through year five, sim through the seasons, trading players away if we need to, drafting new rookies, and yeah, kind of just figuring out whatever can help our team be better. But looking at the offense here, we have our franchise quarterback in Justin Fields, I believe. Star development. I mean, at least in the game, I think in real life, I think Justin Fields is gonna be the franchise quarterback for the Bears, but I know in the fact for the game he will be. He's star development, 24 years old. He can only get better. So not really worried about that. Running back wise, we got, really three guys I like. I like Khalil Herbert. I like Deontay Foreman. But the funny thing is, my favorite running back of the bunch is Roschon Johnson. Super underrated and overlooked at Texas. I think that's just what happens when you play behind Bijan Robinson. You know, you kind of just don't get the spotlight that Bijan got. But Roschon Johnson would have been the best running back on probably, I don't know. You could probably take maybe like five other teams that probably had a better running back than him. Maybe. He was a top 10 back in college football last year. He might have been like damn near top five. Roschon Johnson is super underrated, overlooked. I wish he had star development. I understand why he doesn't, just because he was a lower pick, mid-round pick, but super awesome. I'd love to see him just be at least on the team throughout this all. Receiver-wise, we got some exciting pieces. DJ Moore's got superstar development, which is cool. Obviously, they got him for trading back with the Panthers for the number one pick. Superstar development, 26 years old. Don't know 100% what his contract situation is looking like. Don't know if if he does come up for extension, we'll more than likely bring him back. Darnell Mooney, money with two O's, 25 years old, 30, going into his fourth year at Tulane. Probably more than likely going to bring him back. And then the only move recently that looks bad for the Bears is they traded the second round pick for Chase Claypool, and that pick ended up being a super high second round. It was the first pick in the second round, which the Steelers ended up taking Joey Porter Jr. We have an upgrade for Claypool while we're here. Let's just do playmaker, sure. But Chase Claypool, I don't know. I hope it works out for the Bears' sake. Obviously, I'm a Viking fan. If you guys are familiar with the channel, you guys know I'm a Viking fan. But for the Bears' sake, I hope Claypool can end up working out for him, because they did trade the number one pick in the second round for him. So hopefully Chase Claypool learns to like football again. Offensive line is actually in a really good spot. We have our left side of the future in Braxton Jones and Tevin Jenkins, two young guys, both star development. Cody Whitehair is over on the other side of 30, but 79 overall star development. Probably could use him for a few years here, just, veteran good. They got Nate Davis from the Titans in the offseason. I think he had star development in last year's game. He has normal development in this year's game. We'll see. Obviously, with normal development, it's easier to maybe upgrade someone like that, but we'll see. He's solid. He's 76 overall. And then Darnell Wright, who was their first round pick this year after moving back. They moved back twice. So they moved back once to the Panthers out of 1. They moved back to 9, and then they flipped with the Eagles at 9 and 10. The Eagles took, what the heck's his name? Why am I blanking? Jalen Carter. I don't know why I was blanking on it. And then the Bears end up taking Darnell Wright at 10. And Darnell Wright's got hidden development. So definitely our tackle. So it looks like, our offense line's almost, our tackles are set. One of our guards in Tevin Jenkins, and then we'll see what happens with the other two. Tight ends, it's funny. They got Cole Kmet, who I'm going to put as a starter. I think they just extended him. And then they got two former Packers tight ends, and Mercedes Lewis and Bobby Tonyan. So interesting enough. Moving on to the defense. Looking at the defensive line, Yannick Ngakoue and Travis Gibson on the outside. Solid. At least Gibson's got star dev, and Ngakwe's kind of just a band-aid for now. Dexter and Jones. Dexter, I remember when Jervon Dexter, rookie out of Florida, 21 years old. I remember like midway through the draft process, like midway through the college season last year, Dexter was getting like hype to be a potential first round pick. And then he slid, like everyone kind of does in the draft. You have risers, you have fallers. He's one of the fallers. And then Justin Jones, 27 years old, NC State, whatever. Linebackers, you get TJ Edwards, Trey Edmonds, Sanborn. TJ Edwards, how old is TJ Edwards? He's 27 out of Wisconsin, star dev. Definitely could play a role long term. Obviously, they gave out the huge contract to Edmonds in the offseason, 88 overall, star development, so he'll probably be our middle linebacker throughout this. And then Sanborn, second-year man out of Wisconsin. So we got both the outside linebackers from Wisconsin. That's cool. I know TJ Edwards went to Wisconsin, but I don't know why. Sometimes it just passes through my mind. But outside linebackers, both Wisconsin. Yeah, we'll see if Sam Morgan get a development trade upgrade. That'd be cool. Moving back to the safeties. Eddie Jackson been here for a while. 85 overall. What is he? 30, 29? Yeah. 7 year. It's going into 7th year. Good player. We'll see how long he sticks around. We'll see. Hopefully he doesn't start regressing too soon. And then Brisker, really good. I mean, I love Jaquan Brisker. I big fan out of Penn State. Yeah, he's good. That was a great pick for the Bears last year. Bears have been recently, they've accumulated a lot of young talent, and they're kind of like getting close. Like in a couple years, Bears might be one of those teams in the NFC. I mean, everything would have to go right, but at least in the NFC North, a couple years they'll be routinely competing for the NFC North. Cornerbacks, you get Jalen Johnson, Tyreek Stevenson, who does have hidden dev. That's kind of cool. Tyreek Stevenson out of Miami. Jalen Johnson, 81 overall. Obviously, hopefully he keeps developing. Tyreek Stevenson definitely is going to have star development, but cool that he's hidden dev. I wouldn't think he would. And then Kyler Gordon, who they drafted last year out of Washington. I would like to see him get a trade upgrade. I thought Kyler Gordon was a good pick for them as well. Like I said, I've been a fan of a lot of the Bears' recent picks the past few years. But Kyler Gordon, like him as a player. And then Michael Ojemudia is our CB4 right now from Iowa. He's kind of bounced around a little bit. We'll see. I mean, he's just kind of there. I guess I really didn't need to highlight it. I only highlighted him because I knew where he went to college, Iowa. That's the only reason I said that. But yeah, that's a look at the team. Like I said, a lot of it's, I'm not saying a lot of it's set. Maybe a lot of it's a little more set than the Vikings. Vikings, we kind of had to revamp the defense a lot. Bears have a little bit more of a retool in a way. The foundation, a lot of the foundation is set, like quarterback set. Receivers are looking good. Offensive line looks all right. It's just more, and then defensively, there's just some spots. So we're gonna do our best to basically, like I said, we're gonna do the best to build on the foundation. That's what I'm trying to say. Build on the foundation. We'll do 7 wins for this year. I think that's an okay goal. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I will hire and assign our scouts. See what, like, basically, I'm basically just gonna go based off the talents. Like, we don't, like I said, we kind of just, we'll really just do BPA almost. Obviously, we're not gonna draft over a quarterback, but I mean, you can always use another receiver. You can always use a lineman. You can always use a linebacker. You can always use a defensive lineman. I think D tackle is important. I think maybe edge is important. Maybe a corner might be important potentially. But yeah, I'm gonna hire and assign our scouts, and then I will see you guys at the midseason point. All right, here at the midseason point, and we are 4-3. We're actually leading the NFC North right now. Wow, awesome, cool. I obviously did not expect that. Trade offers. Who's it for? Bobby Tanyan. I mean, we're doing well. He is our third string tight end, but I'm not gonna move him. All right. 17 players ready to negotiate. Start us off here. Let's see who needs a contract. We got 90 mil to work with. Jalen Johnson for sure. We're gonna pay him a player-friendly deal for 6 years. He's coming back through at least age 30. Mooney, I do want to bring back. Maybe he'll have a little more interest later. Travis Gibson, I'll give him a 2-year deal. Yeah, let's give him that neutral 2-year deal. And he's coming back on that. That's perfect. Deontay Foreman, not going to worry about. Claypool, not going to worry about. Ngakoue, not going to worry about. Rasheem Green. God, I'm not against it, but I'm probably not going to. Yeah. Okay, well, obviously accept Justin Fields' option. But that's the only one I'm going to worry about now. Darnell Mooney. Should I offer him something now? I'm going to give him a player-friendly deal just to see if he'll take that. And he is coming back. All right, so Darnell Mooney's coming back on a player-friendly deal too. We got $66 million to work with when we get to the offseason. So, yeah, we will go ahead. Actually, I forgot we got to take a look at mock draft 2. I'm getting ahead of myself here. All right, mock draft 2. Let's see what we are selecting. We're doing well right now, so obviously we're going to be picking down the board. And we of course have the Panthers first round pick. So right now we're 18. That's probably the Panthers pick, and then ours at 22. Okay. So was there anyone? I was going too quick. I didn't see if there's just any this quarterback looks amazing. Steven Anderson at Penn State. Yeah, he looks good. Nate James, power rusher, looks like he could be good. This quarterback looks all right too. Run stopper, this guy looks good. C finesse, C power moves, B block, shit, A tackle. Dalvin Thomas does look like a good player. Yeah, we'll see. Obviously, once we get to the end of the year, we'll know more about everybody, and we'll get an idea of kind of who we're gonna focus in on. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna set my national scout, and then I will see you guys at the end of the season. See if we, made the playoffs. I just noticed we lost 40-6 to the Raiders last week. Jeez, we won the division at 8-9. What an abysmal division. The 8-9 Chicago Bears win the NFC North. What an absolute joke. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I said in the last video with the Vikings, I expect the winner of the NFC North this year in real life to be like 10 wins, like 10-7, like 8-9, and like 7-10 for like the top 3 teams. So it is what it is. Justin Fields, 2,700 yards, 18 touchdowns, 10 picks. I knew he'd run the ball up. Playbook is set for him to run too. So 703 and 5 scores. Khalil Herbert was not good. Foreman was not good. Yeah, we might need to figure something out. Receiving, yeah, we don't pass the ball either. I don't know. I might have to switch the playbook just to something that's more like, let's get some numbers for these guys. Edmonds at 126 tackles, Edwards 109, nice. Tackles for loss, Ngakoue at 14, Gibson at 12, Justin Jones at 12, 8 for Rasheem Green. Sack numbers, 7 for Ngakoue, 4 for Green, 3.5 for Gibson, 3.5 for Justin Jones, 3 for TJ Edwards, 3 for DeMarcus Walker. Interception numbers, we had a lot of picks. Brisker had 4, Johnson had 3, Gordon had 3, TJ Edwards had 2, Edmonds had 2, and then Stevenson had 1, A. Jackson had 1, and Michael Ojemudia had 1 as well. So, yeah, maybe I'll go with like the Ravens playbook or something like that. Just like, so that way we still throw the ball a little bit more. Offensively, we're 31st. Defensively, we're 16th. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to quickly get out of this playbook just because we're not going to be able to put up points in this playbook, unfortunately. I think if we do the Ravens playbook, that'll still allow Justin Fields to run as we lose to the Cowboys 21-13, but that doesn't surprise me. We're going to advance this to the offseason. But yeah, I'll probably end up making a playbook change, and if I do, I'll let you guys know. 2023 season recap. Cowboys defeat the Ravens. Yeah, maybe that's the playbook. Super Bowl MVP, Dak Prescott, I said in the last video, but yeah, right. Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Yeah, right. Mahomes MVP, Arthur Smith Coach of the Year, Patrick Mahomes Offensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald won Defensive Player of the Year. Shout out to Aaron Donald, Rams franchise legend. Bijan Robinson won Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Brian Branch, nice Defensive Rookie for the Lions. Brian Branch, that's cool. That's a cool one. All right, 13 players ready to negotiate, and that includes Justin Fields' option that, of course, we're going to accept. Deontay Foreman's going to walk. Claypool is going to walk. Ngakoue. I'll bring Ngakoue back in like a 1-year deal. I'll just pay him friendly, and I'll give him 1 year. I'm cool with that. Bring Ngakoue back on 1-year deal. I mean, we can always still look to replace him. Ojemudia can go. I think everyone else is probably going to go. I do want to actually bring back Justin Jones because we definitely need at least one defensive tackle. Justin Jones is back too. Mercedes Lewis retired. That's a lot for a backup tight end. Like, am I crazy? I'll do it, Bobby, for a team-friendly deal. Yeah, nah, he's gone. I didn't think so. Tag him for $14 million. Absolutely not. All right, yeah, and I'm cool with letting Deontay Foreman walk, because that way Roshan Johnson can kind of step up into that role. I'm curious where we are going to be picking at. 9, a cool kick. So we do have a top 10 pick, which is nice. So we are at 9, and then we're going to be at like 18 probably. Oh, 20. Okay, we're at 20. Okay, so 20 is our pick. 9's Carolina's pick, but we have a top 10 pick, so that's definitely interesting. There is definitely going to be some players like Dalvin Thomas, round 1 talent. Kyle McKinney's round 1 to 2 talent. And was there any D tackles? 3 to 4. Good. I'm glad I know that. Yeah, we'll figure it out though. Once we get past free agency, I'll kind of key in on who I'm looking at. A roster check before we get into free agency here. So running back, I'm good. We definitely need a receiver. I'm cool. Actually, I do like the idea of Tyler Scott playing. But oh god, it's just tough. We at least need a 4th receiver if I'm gonna play Tyler Scott. Offensive line, we're good. I need a tight end or 2. Defensive tackle, corner, we're fine too. Sanborn got star development. Sick. Okay, that's actually awesome. Our linebackers might be set. And Edwards up to superstar development. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of just going in here thinking if someone wants to play for us, that's good. Sounds good to me. Sign me up, because we should have a little bit of money, and we don't have anyone that's just like, I'm like not gonna potentially sign. Like Christian Wilkins doesn't fit our scheme. He'd been good though by Wagner, no point. Michael Pierce fits our scheme, but I don't really need that. I don't really need that upgrade, you know. Running back Dalvin Cook and Kareem Hunt are kind of cool, but no. Receiver's interesting. McCole Hardman's here. Star development. He'd be a good third guy. Him, Mooney, and DJ Moore. But I don't know. Do I really want to do that? He is 26. Donovan Peoples-Jones has star dev. We could look to do that, but maybe. I am going to give Harrison Bryant a 3-year deal just because we need a backup tight end and he's cheap. And he wants to be here, so I'll probably end up accepting that. There's not really a corner here that would make a ton of sense. Levi Wallace, I mean, I'd rather just play Kyler Gordon. Safeties were fine. I say Simmons got superstar dev. That's cool. All right, I do need a 4th receiver, and Corey Davis really wants to be here. I'm just going to give him a 1-year deal, and I'm sure he'll sign that. We need a receiver. I mean, we could draft one, but that at least just gives us a guy. But now if we look at our offers, we got Corey Davis and Harrison Bryant. Harrison Bryant should accept at some point. Dude! Except now. Okay, we got to advance it next week. But Harrison Bryant will get. And then I think I need to sign a kicker and at least a kicker for sure. So I'll do that. So if there's anyone else I sign other than if there's anyone else that we end up signing, I'll let you guys know. But if not, I'll see you guys kind of closer to the draft. All right, so I ended up getting Harrison Bryant and signing a kicker to like a 4-year deal. So it was Harrison Bryant, the kicker, and Corey Davis for free agency. Free agency recap will be mock draft 5. We have, like I said, we got pick number 9, pick number 20. Hopefully we can come out with 2 hidden development guys that can help us right away almost because we're trying to build it right now. We have the foundation. Got to add to it. Mock draft 5 here. Let's see. So this is exactly where these guys are going. So if I want Dalvin Thomas, I got to move up to 3. I probably won't end up doing it. Defensive tackle, it just makes a lot of sense. But if I can move up to 6 to get Kyle McKinney, is that really worth it? I don't know. Let's see how he's looking. B power moves, A tackle, C finesse, C block shed. Really good athlete. Could be a thing. We could move up and take Kyle McKinney. He could be one of our defensive tackles maybe in the future. And there's 2 right here though. There's 2 in Zach Wade and Clint Spriggs. Let's take a look at these 2 real quick. 95% scouted. Clint Spriggs looks really good. I might just end up taking Clint Spriggs, honestly. I guess we'll look at Zach Wade too. We gotta look at both of them. Gosh, they both look really good. They both look really good. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. Well, I don't know. All right, so I put all 3 of my focus scouting on the 3 defensive tackles. They're all 95%. They all look amazing. I just want to know which ones are the best. I'm considering taking 2 defensive tackles. Like, that might sound crazy, but I'm literally considering it. I'm thinking about maybe, I'm not trading up. I'm going to sim to my pick. Let's pause the draft first. Skip to my pick. And then I'm going to think about maybe moving down. I want to see here what those 3 defensive tackles look like. They're all 95%, so we're so close to knowing all of them. But I want to know what their talent is exactly. Round 1, round 3 to 4. So we got, okay. So Luke Norton and Zach Wade are the guys. If I move down. So Luke Norton here. We know everything about him. A tackle, B finesse, B block shed, C power moves. He's 6'6", 315. He's got elite acceleration, elite strength, good speed, solid jumping, decent change direction. He's got good agility. He looks really good. And then we look at the next guy. We look at Zach Wade out of Wisconsin, 6'6", 311. Basically the same, basically the exact same size. A tackle, B power. So he's got better power moves. His finesse isn't as good. They're flipped. So the other guy's got better finesse moves, not as good power moves. Physicals, though, he's got elite strength, just great acceleration. He's a better athlete. So Zach Wade's probably the pick. Zach Wade's going to be one of our picks. And I'd have to either trade down here and grab him. I think he's projected to be 18. So I am probably going to trade this down. I saw a receiver at 14 I was kind of interested in, but probably not enough to go. Okay, so let's look here. So I want to pick him. So why would we move back 6 spots and get nothing else? Houston. So this takes us back to 16. We pick up a 4th and a future 5th. This gives us 2 future first-round picks. That's interesting. I'm not going to do that. That's a lot right there. Oh, I want a first-round pick in this year's draft. I don't want to move back too far. Yeah, that sucks. This is actually a crazy deal. I mean, this one's really good too. We can move back to 29. We get the 2025th first round, 2024 third. We get a lot of picks there. Move back to 16 and pick up a 4th. It's just not worth it. I mean, I might as well just take a flyer on like an edge or something. I'll probably just, let's see. Let's look. I got to look. I might just take this Markel Pool. This is probably a reach. 6'4", 250. He's A finesse moves though, A tackle. C block shed. He's a relatively good athlete. I feel like this is such a reach. Ain't a reach. I don't miss. I don't miss. All right, so now we have to go one by one. Once that Norton gets taken, that defensive tackle, I will move up. So I think I need to get to 17 or 18 is when I need to move up. We'll see. The 1D tackle is supposed to go before him. If one of them goes, I'll just take the other one though. So it's fine. But we're slowly going. Yeah, Antoine Meeks, that was a zero I was looking at. I just didn't know enough about him to trust making him a first round pick there. I say that as I literally just took a guy that we didn't know, which was funny. All right, Luke Norton just went, so now I need to move up. So this is going to be my trade up to get the defensive tackle. I'll let you guys know what it is. We only got to move up 3 spots, so it shouldn't be a ton. We move up 3 spots. We give up a 6th in this year's draft, a 5th in next year's draft, a 6th in next year's draft, and then a 7th in the 2026 draft. I didn't want to give up anything like 4th or better, so I just had to throw a bunch of future picks. But we're going to go ahead and make that defensive tackle our selection here. I think he was the one out of Wisconsin, because that one was out of Miami. So defensive tackle, Zach Wade out of Wisconsin, 6'6", 311, 22 years old. Welcome to Chicago. Zach Wade, hidden development, 94 strength. Yeah, he's a freak. He's a freak. All right, here in the second round. Honestly, haven't looked at the draft other than like a few guys, early when we were trying to figure out what we were doing in the first round. So give me a second here to look around, and I'll let you guys know what I do. Man, second round running back. We have Herbert. We have Roschon Johnson. Marco Peak looks good. If I don't see anything else, I want more Marco Peak. I'm about to take Marco Peak. He looks good. Alabama, we know he's good. That's RBU. Yo, this wide receiver, Jeremiah Benjamin. He looks like a stud. I might have to go with him. He's a physical wide receiver, A catching traffic, A spec catch, A catching, and he's athletic. He's 6'3", 234, and look at he runs good. I'm taking him. We're risking it. He's probably got normal dev, but he looks good. Jeremiah Benjamin here in the second round. Dang it, normal dev. I thought for sure that might have been a freaking diamond in the rough just because of those athletic traits. That might have been a miss there. I should have took Marco Peak. He's going to be the best player in the class. Marco Peak. I already know it, but third round pick. We'll find something here. All right, sticking on offense here in the third round, going with a tight end. Nick Bramble, possession tight end, 6'6", 250. He's massive. He's 21 years old. He's got A catching traffic, and A run blocking, and he's a good athlete. Marginal acceleration, everything else looks really good. We're going to take a flyer on him here in the third round. He's got normal development too. Man, not having a draft that I'm typically used to, getting fine hidden devs, but it's okay. I feel like we've drafted some good players though, at least. Moving on to the fourth round. Yep. All right, we'll see. Yeah, I'm taking the slot corner. He's got elite agility, elite change direction, good speed, solid everything else. He's got B man coverage in the fourth round. We'll do it. Greg Pickett, normal dev, but that's fine. He's a great athlete. I will say one thing in this draft. I feel like we're doing a good job of getting usable depth pieces. Another fourth round pick. Obviously, I don't know what these guys' overalls are, but I feel like they gotta be relatively decent. All right, here in the fourth round, I'm going to take this running back, Brett Barnard. Give us a third, fourth back. Maybe could get lucky and he will have hidden development. Nah, normal dev. I'm missing. All right, fifth round, I'm going to go with this left outside linebacker out of Northwestern. So he's been through some trauma. He can fight through the pain. Kerry McMullen, physical wise, he's a scheme fit and he's got great speed at linebacker. We're just going to take a flyer on him. Normal development, 85 speed. Not too bad. Just a backup linebacker for us. Keeping him in the state of Illinois. Keeping him not even in the state of Illinois. Keeping him right in the Chicago area. Evanston down to Chicago. Just right outside. Keeping him home. He was at Northwestern, though. He wants to get as far away from that program as possible. Actually, that'll do for the rest of our draft. We didn't have another pick, so draft recap. We'll see how we did. I swear these overalls shouldn't be terrible. All right, 74 for Poole. See, look at these overalls. They're all really good. They're just not hidden development. Poole's a 74 overall. Wade was a 76. Benjamin 73. Bramble's a 73. Pickett's a 73. But Barnard is a 75. I mean, that's a higher overall than Roschon Johnson already. And then Kerry McMullen was 67. But The 5th round pick, that's literally fine. Like, yeah, we did a good job. The hidden devs weren't there, but the overalls are there. Hopefully, maybe some of them can get development trade upgrade. I'm just gonna adjust their positions to see if anyone needs to move over somewhere. Then I'll see you guys at the beginning of the year with the roster breakdown. All right, roster going into year 2 here. Field stuck QB Herbert, Barnard, and Roshan Johnson at running back. DJ Moore, Corey Davis, Darnell Mooney, Tyler Scott receiver. Braxton Jones, Jenkins, Whitehair, Nate Davis, Darnell Wright. Same exact offensive line. Then we got Cole Kmet and the rookie Bramble, and then Harrison Bryant there on offense. Defensively, a lot of change up. I actually ended up releasing Yannick Ngakoue just because I'd rather just have Gibson and Poole play on left and right end. So 2 hidden devs on the line with Zach Wade and Markel Poole. Justin Jones is our second defensive tackle. Obviously, Gibson. So their corners remain the same. Johnson, Stevenson, Gordon. But then we got Pickett as our CB4. Safeties, Brisker and Jackson again. And then TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds, and Jack Sanborn. I did change the offensive playbook to the Ravens. Defense still is going to remain the same, but I did change the offensive playbook to the Ravens. So I will see you guys at the midseason point. Hopefully everything's going well. All right, something's going absolutely horrendous. We're 0-7. Our offense sucks. Our defense sucks. I literally changed my offensive playbook to the Ravens, and they're 5-1. Do we just suck? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not going to change the offensive playbook. I am going to change the defensive playbook. I have to. This is so... We're 0-7. How are we 0-7? We were 8-9 last year. We only got better. This game, I don't know. I'm curious. Let's look at... Is Justin Fields trash? Who's like... Where are the Ravens offensively? Maybe the Ravens offensive playbook isn't good. They're not doing good either, really. Who else has a... Eagles offensive playbook? It could go... I could do Eagles. They have a running QB. Eagles. Maybe we'll try Eagles. And then defensively, we run 4-3. Right, I think Raiders run 3-4. Titans, I know, run 3-4. Packers run 3-4. Ravens run 3-4. Eagles, I think they run 4-3. Maybe we'll just go, maybe we're about to go double Eagles. Oh my gosh. At least on the bright side, even though we're 0-7, we do have a breakout DB. Kyler Gordon, all right. Kyler Gordon get a star development, which would be huge because then we'd have Jalen Johnson, him, and Tyreek Stevenson all with star or potentially better development. So hopefully he can do that against the Colts. But we will look at, we'll get our 10 players ready to negotiate, see who's here for us. Tevin Jenkins, we have to bring back. I'll give him a 3-year deal. I'm looking for a better fit. Well, get tagged. Not yet. Khalil Herbert, I want to see how he ends up the year before I sign him. Cody Whitehair, I'll bring back on a 1-year deal if he's interested. Just give him like a little bit extra coin, and he's cool with another year. That's fine with me. Tevin Jenkins, we have to, like I said, we'll bring him back. Eddie Jackson, also would like to bring him back just for like 2 years. 2-year deal for Eddie. I think that's fair. Yeah, if he's coming back on 2, it's good with me. Then yeah, I'd like to bring Jack Sanborn back for sure. 4-year deal. He's interested. Take the money down a little bit. And he wants more money. All right, yeah, that's fine. I'll just give him what he wants next time. All right, well, we're 0-7. We've officially activated the dual-wield Philadelphia Eagles playbook. So hopefully we can at least get to like 4 to 5 wins. That'd be nice. But I don't know, guys. Maybe the Bears are just trash. Maybe the Bears organization is just trash. Doesn't matter the playbook. Maybe they just suck. I'm saying that as a Viking fan. Ooh, our organization's like worse. 2-5. 2-5. What is going on? Is Justin Fields just horrendous? He was worse than more passing yards, but he was worse than last year. Can he not throw? I don't know. Herbert sucked. Fields still ran okay. This is so bad. Mooney's good. We can't throw the football, so no one's getting any decent stats at all. Defensively, TJ Edwards just have a million tackles, king. 163. Edmonds was good too. Tackles for loss, 23 for Zach Wade. 23. Yeah, he's going to be a beast. 14 for Justin Jones, 10 for Travis Gibson, 10 for DeMarcus Walker. Sack numbers, 6.5 for Wade, 4.5 for Edwards. Yeah, we need some more. We need some help on the edge, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. We got a young guy there. I don't know what to do on offense. Let's look at these playbooks again. So we know the Cowboys offense playbooks. So, okay, the Eagles offensive playbook is definitely good. So, like, I'm not worried about that. We'll figure that out. Defensively, though, Cowboys, of course. Cowboys run 4-3. They were 16-1. All right, well, it's got to be Eagles offense, Cowboys defense. We're going NFC East, all in next year with the NFC East. But yeah, we'll advance this to the offseason, and we're gonna have the number 1 overall pick. So hopefully we can nail that on the head. But yeah, just embarrassing. We suck. Season recap: the Bengals win the Super Bowl 37-14. Sounds about right. Joe Burrow gets himself his first. Super Bowl MVP was Joe Burrow. I mean, he gets the Bengals their first in general. Dak Prescott MVP, Mike McCarthy Coach of the Year. Dak Prescott won Offensive Player of the Year. Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year. Go Rams. Offensive Rookie of the Year was that Marco Peak, that running back. He definitely was star dev, at least. And then Dalvin Thomas won Defensive Rookie of the Year, which is actually wild. Zach Wade had 23 tackles for loss and he didn't get it. So Dalvin Thomas must have 8. But that's all right. We're looking toward the future. We got the NFC East playbooks ready to roll out next year. And yeah, I guess Zach Wade must have won some award because he does have 2 upgrades. What does it say? It's gonna say like NFL. Yeah, see, Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't know what that means. Like, it didn't even show him. I don't know. Maybe he was NFC Defensive Rookie of the Year, but he's up to Superstar, which is great. We'll just double up on his run stopper. All right, we'll take a look at mock draft 3 here. We gotta have number 1 overall pick, right? Like, no doubt, number 1 overall pick. We have no number 3 pick. I'm taking that receiver, though, if he's a dog. I'm about to fully scout that dude out and figure that out. Scrambling quarterback, that's 6'5", Justin Fields. You're gone. I'm kidding. I'm not getting rid of Fields. Although, he isn't performing like he should be. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to absolutely fully scout out this Brian Jones. I'll look at Johnny Patton, too. And I'm probably going to look at all 3 of these top guys. Because I gotta take the best. I want to take the best one because, I mean, obviously, because like these power rusher and speed ruckers, they can move down to edge if we need them to, and then Brian Jones. Yeah, I need to look at him real quick. 6'4", 227, 21 years old. He looks like I'm taking that. I'm moving up to 1. If he ends up being the 1 overall pick, like he's gonna go 1 in mock draft 5, I'm taking that receiver. Dude looks like a freak. All right, but before we get too far ahead of ourselves, we still have free agency too. And we have to bring back Tevin Jenkins. This is a lot of money for a guard. 5-year deal. I just paid him a lot of money to come play guard for us. That's fine. Herbert, you're gone. Sanborn. What's up, brother Maine? Neutral deal. Actually, player friendly 5-year deal. That's cool with me. He's good. He's star dev. He's a good player. We don't really like. Corey Davis is gone. We're taking that receiver. Justin Jones can walk for now. All right, the worst team. I can't believe there was 2 teams that had a worse record than us. There's no way. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Just our lineup here. We're 83 overall. Why did we suck? Playbooks. But I changed our playbooks to good playbooks, and we still suck. Bears, you're terrible. I'm looking at your logo. They suck. All right, we need a running back. We definitely need a running back. That's for sure. We need a receiver. I mean, I like Tyler Scott, but we're taking that receiver if we can. We're fine on offense. I don't get it. Defensively, both these guys got superstar development. W. Need another defensive tackle. That's fine. Need another defensive tackle. And maybe a corner. That's it. And then that wide receiver. We're set. We got money. Another defensive tackle and a corner. Another defensive tackle and a corner. Another defensive tackle and a corner. And there's no one here. Defensive tackle. Could just bring Justin Jones back. Or Michael Pierce. 10 mil. Justin Jones was solid for us, but yeah, we'll just give Justin Jones. We'll just bring Justin Jones back on a 1-year deal. There ain't nothing here that no one else that like I want. I don't really care to have Michael Pierce for another year. So we'll do that. Cornerback wise, like Rasul Douglas. Do we just take all the Packer? Do we do Bears fashion and take a former Packer? I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather just roll with Kyler Gordon, honestly. Obviously, we need a running back. Elijah Mitchell, he'd probably be good. 27 years old. 2-year deal for Elijah Mitchell would work for me. And then we need to grab a fullback as well. Where's my boy Blossom? Yeah, you don't want to come here. Reggie Gilliam wants to be here, though. All right, well, those are the only 3 offers I ended up making. We're probably going to go 3 for 3. I believe we did. Yep, Elijah Mitchell at halfback, Reggie Gilliam at fullback, and then Justin Jones returns to take our second defensive tackle spot. That's all I'm going to do. We will go ahead and sim this to the NFL. Well, not to the draft. We got to get to mock draft 5 to see who we're going to put our focus scouting on and what we're going to do if we're going to end up taking that receiver. I'm kind of all in on that receiver at this moment. So that receiver is definitely going to get drafted. It's just, do I have to move up to get him? All right. Mock draft 5. God, I hate seeing those team ranks. They're all red. It's gross. Mock draft 5. That receiver's definitely going 1, right? Okay. Yeah. So we're going to fully scout him out and we're going to try our best to move up to 1. But I'm also going to fully scout out Johnny Patton, I think. Because if we can't move up to 1, we should be able to move up to 2. And Johnny Patton looks amazing, too. So I'm going to look at him as well. We'll take a look here at this guy. I mean, we'll take a look at Clayton Edmond, too. Speed rusher. He looks really good, too. All right, I'm going to put my focus scouting on all 3 of those guys. Because it'll be 100%, and we'll know who is the best one out of those 3. Hopefully, they're all top 5, top 5, top 5. Because then if we can't move up to 1, we can take the other one. We'll figure it out. But we should be able to move up to, so in the Vikings rebuild, I was able to move up to 3 without an issue. Like, obviously I had to give up picks and stuff. But then after that, it was difficult to move up from there. So we're at 3. So we're in a good spot, but will we be able to move up to 1 and 2 without giving up like everything? We'll see. But so obviously I'm going to try and move up to 1 because I want that receiver. But if we can't do it, I'd be okay as long as we can get one of these other 2 guys if they're as good as we think they are. So start the NFL draft. We'll pause it. We'll go in. We'll see. But the Commanders somehow had a worse record than us. We'll go in here. We'll see. I'm assuming top 5. We know he's top 5. Top 5 and top 5. Okay. So I need to at least move up to 2. If I can't get 1, I got to get 2. That's the plan. But I'll let you guys know what the trade ends up being if we're able to get it done. Whether that's moving up to 1 or just moving up to 2. If I can't get 1 right now with 3, I'll try to get 2. And then if I can get 2, I'll try to use 2 to get 1 without going like losing everything. It took, dude, the trading in this is crazy this year. So my 2025 you see on the left, first round pick, that's number 3. We got 1 pick back. We got number 1. We had to give up a 2nd in this year's draft, a 3rd in this year's draft, a 2nd in next year's draft, a 3rd in next year's draft, and a 2nd in 2027. Technically it might have only took like 4 picks, but I was giving up future first, but I did not want to give up first round picks. Okay, well, I'd really like to have that edge rusher too, but there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. So we're just going to go ahead and take the receiver, Brian Jones out of South Carolina. That's what we need. Welcome to the team. Top 5 talent class in development. 93 speed, 99 jumping, 97 acceleration. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, that's the guy. Go ahead and skip to our next user pick, which is 2nd round pick, early 3rd, which is fine. Like I said, the thing that sucks is I would love to have that outside linebacker to move him down to edge rusher, but I wasn't going to be able to pull that off. Let me look around here and we'll figure out what we're going to do. This center looks really good. I'm just going to take this center. Cody Whitehair replacement for next year. Looks really good. Hidden development, yeah. Top of the 2nd round, 3rd overall. Well, 3rd pick in the 2nd round. Take the center. Just makes sense. I don't know what the rest of our picks look like because I don't remember exactly what I just traded. So let's see what we have here. We have a 4th. Okay, cool. We got a 4th. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, I'm going to go with this right end here, Stephon Jenkins. Great acceleration, solid speed, solid strength, good jumping, good change of direction, solid agility. B finesse moves, B tackle. Looks like he could be all right player. We'll take him. Normal dev. Maybe he'll be a decent overall. I don't know. We'll see. I was kind of locked in on an end, so it is what it is. I don't know what we have. I don't know if we have anything else. I don't think we do. Yeah, that's going to be in the draft. Okay, we'll see how we did. Wait, 7th round pick. All right, this is where we can get a hidden dev. If you guys didn't see the last episode of the Vikings, I drafted a hidden development linebacker with the 28th pick in the 7th round, so it's possible. It won't happen here, but it's possible. I'm actually going to take this power rusher, Victor Christie, outside linebacker edge. Great acceleration, solid speed, great strength. Why not take a flyer? Hidden dev. Just kidding. Normal dev. I don't know why I said hidden dev. I meant not hidden dev. Normal development. That'll do it for our draft. We'll see how we did. Out of Rhode Island. Okay, Rhode Island to the big city. All right, end of the draft. We'll see how we did. Hopefully making a playbook change for this next year will help us out dramatically because I don't want to be picking number 1 overall again. Not number 1. I don't want to be picking in the top 3. I don't know where my head's at right now. It's not in a good spot, but okay. Draft recap. See how we did. The receiver's amazing. Yeah, 84 overall. He's probably got superstar X factor. I'll be honest with you. He's probably generational wide receiver. Yeah, he's probably a generational receiver. Like 84 overall, absolute freak. He might, I mean, he moves into a WR2. He's probably been better than DJ Moore in like a year. That center is like damn near plug and play. Stephon Jenkins, 69 overall. So he'll probably rotate in. And then that linebacker was not a good pick, but it is what it is. I am going to move him down though, obviously, because he's not going to be able to play outside linebacker in our scheme. But I will advance this. After I change his position, I will advance this to the regular season. We'll take a look at the roster, and then we will get into year 3. We made the playoffs to 8-9 year 1, and then we just went 2-15. All right, taking a look at the roster offense. I mean, it's definitely improved. Because we get the Brian Jones, not Byron, Brian Jones. So we get Fields, Mitchell, Barnard, Roschon at running back still. DJ Moore, Mooney, and Brian Jones. Offensive line remains the same. Cole Kmet, Bramble, Brian still at tight end. Defensively, Justin Jones, defense tackle 2, Wade at D tackle 1, Gibson and Poole on the edge, Gordon, Pickett, Johnson, Stevenson still at corner. Safeties remain the same, and linebackers remain the same. So hopefully. Ooh, Pickett's playing the slot. Okay, interesting. All right. I'm kind of down for this. I'm kind of down for this. I think this is good. Okay. Playbooks have been changed. We're still running Philly's offense and we're running Cowboys defense. I did see though before I jumped into that, we have to play the Cowboys week 1 and Philly week 2. Like, come on. They're setting us up to fail. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead, hire and sign our scouts, and I'll see you guys at the midseason point. Let's freaking go, boys. 4-2 at the midseason point. 11th offense, 9th defense. Something's clicking. Something is definitely clicking. All right, let's go. Let's just get into it. Players ready to negotiate. Let's go. We got the team. I think we got the team. We just got to keep getting better. DJ Moore probably needs to come back, so we'll worry about that. Justin Fields absolutely has to come back. TJ Edwards probably has to come back. And oh my gosh, we're going to have no money. We got to pay so many people. All right, let's get the important ones out of the way. Justin Fields, take my money. I want to go somewhere else. No, you don't. You're going to get tagged if you don't come back. DJ Moore, I want to bring him back on a 3-year deal. Jesus Christ, we're probably going to lose somebody. TJ Edwards, I definitely want you back on a 2-year deal. That's good. All right, TJ Edwards is back on a 2-year deal. I like that. That's good. That's big. Braxton Jones is our left tackle. We have to bring him back. I'm going to give him a 5-year deal for like 10 mil. Yeah, he's coming back on that. Let's go. That's good. I'd like to bring Brisker back too. 4-year deal. I think that's fine. Perfect. Brisker's back. And then we got to worry about, obviously, we still got 50 mil to work with. Fields is going to eat up a decent amount of that. Well, I guess they're already using what I've offered them into our cap room. So if we get DJ Moore back and Justin Fields up, this is what we'll have left. I'm going to wait on Gibson. Wait on Kyler Gordon. I'll probably wait on everybody else. Yeah, I'm going to wait on everybody else. We'll figure it out. But we're doing well. We're 4-2 at the midseason point. I'm going to go ahead and set my national scouting focus, and I'll see you guys hopefully. Well, I'll see you guys at the end of the year, and hopefully we make the playoffs. I will say, though, I know that the strength of the class coming in is cornerback. So if Kyler Gordon ends up walking, if he doesn't like improve up to star development and I don't re-sign him, it won't probably be the end of the world because I could probably draft a first-round corner that I'm going to know is a good player. So that'll probably end up being our route. If Kyler Gordon doesn't get up to start development, we'll probably just let Kyler Gordon go, and then we'll just draft a young corner that's probably hopefully similar overall to him right now with hopefully hidden development. So, but we'll see. But more importantly, hopefully we can make the playoffs. Let's go. We won the NFC North, 11-6. We are in the wild card game, but we made we're 11-6. Team's getting better. We're in a good spot. I'm going to upgrade our players here quickly, and then we'll check out the stats. But at least it's good seeing that we are 12th in points per game, 8th in defense. So the playbook changes obviously are working to a certain extent. Dude, that rookie, Janario Jenkins, that quarterback, I just saw he was third in the league in passing yards. That's cool. I wonder where he went. Okay, Justin Fields. It's a not great number season, but his turnovers were down. His touchdowns technically it's a career high. He's got 20, 3,300 yards. It's fine. We can live with that. Elijah Mitchell, 4 yards per carry, not amazing, but 11 scores. Obviously, Justin Fields, 11 scores on the ground. That's the thing about Justin Fields. He makes up for his lack of passing the football with on the ground, which is good. But Elijah Mitchell was solid for us. We'll take 1265 and 11 scores, no doubt. Receiving, Brian Jones is going to be a freak. 89 catches for 1132 and 7 scores. Pass that dude the football. Darnell Mooney was solid. DJ Moore is good. I don't know. Maybe I don't bring him back because, like, we could get another guy for cheaper that's going to put up similar numbers. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I'll look at defense, though. Tremaine Edmonds led us in tackles. CJ Edwards obviously takes a step back because we paid him. That's just how it works. Tackles for loss, though. Markel Poole with 18 tackles for loss. They only had 3 sacks, but 18 tackles for loss is big. Justin Jones had 12. Wade had 11. Sack numbers don't look great, though. Gibson had 7. 5.5 for Wade. 4 for Jones. 3 for Poole. 2 for Edmonds. Interceptions, 3 for Edmonds. 3 for Brisker. 2 for Edwards. 2 for Pickett. And then 1 for Jalen Johnson. 1 for Eddie Jackson. All in all, solid season. We'll for sure take it. We're 11-6. We won the division. Now we'll see if we can get past Carolina here. Carolina's got a good playbook, and they have good overalls. We got to worry about Bryce Young. Hopefully we can sneak by Carolina and get to the divisional. Nope, we get killed. 38-7. We just get absolutely blasted, but at least we improved this year. It sets us up for a big offseason to try to get us over the next step, which is get to like 13 wins and just improve the team in general. We'll advance this to the offseason, take a look at the season recap, and we will evaluate who we're bringing back. The big question is DJ Moore. Did we do it? I'm kind of in the boat right now of we just don't re-sign DJ Moore, and then we just get some star development receiver that's a lot cheaper. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But we'll see. We have to worry about bringing back Justin Fields too because he didn't want to come back at the time, and he has to come back. So obviously he gets tagged if he doesn't re-sign. But 2025 season recap, the Bills defeat the Niners in the Super Bowl. So Josh Allen gets a Super Bowl for Buffalo up there. Lamar Jackson won NFL MVP. Sean McDermott, Coach of the Year for the Bills. Lamar Jackson, Offensive Player of the Year. Michael Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. And the Offensive Rookie Year, it was, I forgot, I'm kind of blocking it, but whatever. Offensive Rookie Year was that quarterback, Denario Jenkins, and he was on the Vikings. Skull Vikes, baby. And then Defensive Rookie Year was a defensive tackle, Quincy Byrd for the Buccaneers. Yeah, sorry, I kind of noticed my face cam's kind of blocking that, but it's really not that important. All right, before we look at the re-sign players phase, let's take a look at mock draft 3 just to see exactly where we are picking. So we know this corner's the top 5 talent. We're not moving up to 1, though, to take him. Couple round 1 talent corners. That's good. Another round 1 talent corner. I'm liking the corner talent's insane. Another one right there. Top 5 talent at 26. What are we picking at? I obviously missed this. I was like, yeah, we're picking at 23. So I'm already thinking Darian Riddick. Like, don't have to move up. Potential plug and play corner if he ends up going to us. Hey, man, maybe not an amazing athlete, but he's got good ratings. He's going to be a high overall. Top 5 talent. I mean, he's a top 5 talent. So if he ends up being anywhere around there, that's probably who we're going to end up going with in the first round. So that means Kyler Gordon is going to definitely walk because I'm definitely sold on taking corner in the first round for sure. But important things here. Number 1, Justin Fields. We have to bring back Justin Fields. I'm going to offer him the money. At least he has interest now, so that's good. We'll just give him a player-friendly 5-year deal. He's coming back on that. Perfect. All right, so Fields is back. We still have 89 mil. I'm going to let DJ Moore go. Darnell Wright, we're, of course, picking up that option. Travis Gibson, I'm going to let him go. Kyler Gordon, like I said, he's going to go. Nate Davis. I wouldn't mind just bringing back Nate Davis on a 1-year deal. We don't have to bring Cody Whitehair back. I'm just going to pay him a little extra, see if he'll take that. He won't. Okay, that's fine. We'll look somewhere else maybe, or we'll re-sign him in the other phase. Justin Jones can walk. He put up some good years for us, but we can replace him. And then Cody Whitehair can go because we have the other other like center that we drafted last year. And then DeMarcus Walker's got star dead, but he's 31 years old. That's replaceable for sure. So he's only going to get worse anyway. Like it's going to be harder for him to even get upgraded, even though he has star development. So we will advance this to free agency. We need a guard now. We're letting Nate Davis go, so we definitely need a guard. We need an edge. We definitely need to get edge is the big signing for sure. Left end and right guard are the important ones. I don't even have to look anywhere else right now. Let's go in. Let's get a guard. Let's get a right end. So guard wise, let's just get Ryan Bates on a 2-year deal. Player neutral deal, 2 years. He'll just start at right guard for us for the next couple of years. That's perfectly fine. And then we need a right end. Carl Lawson or Gibson. So it's either bring Carl Lawson for 1 or we get Gibson as an offer. Carl Lawson's interested. I'll just give him a little extra money and we'll give him a 1-year deal. So Carl Lawson will just be a band-aid for this year, but he could have a good year. I know in the past and like Madden 23, if you got Carl Lawson, he always would do well. So wide receiver, we do need another receiver. I'm not going to sign DJ Moore. Truthfully, truth be told, I like the idea of just getting like John Mechie on like a two-year deal. I think John Mechie on a 2-year deal would be good. He's got interest in the team. Him and Tyler Scott can kind of battle out for that third receiver. I think that's fine. So that's all we're gonna do in this period. I'll look after this to see what other positions we need. But yeah, hopefully we'll go 3 for 3 here. Mechie, Bates, Lawson, we definitely did. Lawson, Mechie, and Bates signed on. So we still have 70 mil to work with. We have money. We can obviously let that tie over into the next year as well. But we're going to advance this to next week. I'll take a look at our roster one more time. And then if I sign anybody else, you guys will see it. Yeah, we knew that receiver had X Factor. We know he's generational. He's already an 88 overall. Absolute freak. So offense looks all right. Maybe we need a third tight end by chance. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe a third tight end. I could always draft that, though. Defensive tackle. We need another defensive tackle. Okay, so I'm going to sign a defensive tackle, and then we're going to draft a cornerback. So defensive tackle, tight end, draft quarterback. All right, so BJ Hill on a 1-year deal, and then hopefully Brevin Jordan for 2. I think he'll end up signing with us because he's got no other offers. And yes, so Brevin Jordan to be our third tight end. Don't know how much he plays, but yeah, and then we get BJ Hill on a 1-year deal. So that'll fill out the roster before the draft. We're going to draft a cornerback in the first round, and then the rest of the way it'll just be BPA. So we'll get to the NFL draft. Well, I'm going to get to mock draft 5, see where these cornerbacks are going, and then I'll show you guys exactly who I'm going to take, what I'm going to do, and then we will go for it. All right, mock draft 5. Like, you know, we're picking. So yeah, Darian Riddick is going to be the pick at 23. I won't end up moving down. I'm just going to end up taking Darian Riddick for sure. There's a lot of good corners, but Darian Riddick's going to end up being the pick. I don't even have to worry about putting my focus scouting on anybody else. I'm taking Darian Riddick at 23, and then I'll look around in the later rounds and figure out who I'm going to take in the other spots. But Darian Riddick's going to end up being the pick. Top 5 talent in the class. We're going to be able to get him at 23. W. Commanders are picking number 1 back-to-back years. Well, we took their generational wide receiver last year, so of course they're picking number 1 again. That's funny, but we're at 23 here. Like I said, gonna take this corner, Darian Riddick. Hopefully he has hidden development. He's top 5 talent in the class, so I guess even if he doesn't have hidden development, at least we know he's a high overall. But Darian Riddick, welcome to one of our starting cornerback positions. Only 21 years old too. Yeah, hidden development, 93 speed, 92 acceleration. We knew it. Let's go, baby. Plug and play starter. All right, 4th round pick, I went with a receiver just because he looked all right. He was normal dev. But 5th round pick, I was able to get into hidden dev defensive tackle. So maybe, depending on his overall, maybe he could, be something for us in the next couple of years for the last few years of this rebuild. We'll see. But I'm just going to let the CBU handle the rest. So I took a receiver in the 4th. After I took the receiver, I was like, why did I take a receiver? We have a million receivers, but he looked good. He was normal dev, though, so he just blends in with everybody else. And then hidden dev defensive tackle, though, in the 5th, so we'll take that. All right, draft recap. Curious to see what that cornerback overall is. 78, yeah, so he's really good. And then the defensive tackle is only 67. So, yeah, he probably won't ever end up doing much for us. The wide receiver was a miss, and then the CPU took Keon Prince, an outside linebacker. Okay, so we were heading into year 4 of the rebuild. For sure going to go 5 years, potentially an extra one. We'll see what the team looks like. I don't like to typically count year 1 as like a year because we don't do anything. So kind of like 4 to 5 years after year 1 typically. The Vikings rebuild, I probably should have went 1 more year, but I was just frustrated at that point, so I had to call it quits, which could happen here again. We're only 84 overall. I feel like our roster's still pretty good, but yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll get to the regular season. All right, roster going into the 2026 season. Fields, Mitchell, Barnard, Roshan still, best receiver in football, and Brian Jones. Mechie now there with Mooney and Tyler Scott. Offensive line remains the same, other than we have the second-year center now, replacing Cody Whitehair, and then we signed Bates just to be our right guard. Cole Kmet still at tight end. Defensively, our front's looking better. Carl Lawson, Wade's been really good. BJ Hill now for a season, probably. Poole on the other end still. Linebackers remain exactly the same. Sanborn, Edmonds, and Edwards. Safeties, same. And DBs, Johnson, Stevenson, and Riddick. So I'll see you guys at the midseason point. Hopefully we're doing well. All right, here at the midseason point, and things are clearly going well. 1-6. Our offense sucks. Our defense is average. What is up with this, dude? I just don't understand it. We're going to have to change our playbook again. Who's even doing well? Let's look. Who's doing well? Like, what offensive playbooks work that allows Justin Fields to run the football? The running quarterback playbooks just don't work. I don't know. I don't even think Fields 7 touchdowns. He's thrown 7 touchdowns. We know the Bengals is good, but like they don't run. Chiefs. Am I about to? Am I about to do it? I'm about to do it, aren't I? All right. Well, Chiefs offensive playbook it is. I have to change something. I mean, I understand our roster isn't amazing. We're kind of still building it. I mean, the Bears are. I mean, they're in a situation. It's going to take some years. I mean, I understand that, but man, yeah, we got to change our offense playbook. Kansas City, I need you. All right, now that this year's kind of a wash already, we're 1-6. We got to focus on who we're bringing back. Tremaine Edmonds has to come back. That's for sure. Tyreek Stevenson, I want to bring him back. We'll start with Edmonds. 4-year deal for him. That's fine. We'll see if he takes that. I'm going to give him a little bit more money, though. Player friendly. He's coming back on 4. All right. So Edmonds is back. That's good. We need him back for sure. Tyreek Stevenson. 3-year deal for him. I think it's a good deal. 3 years. He's coming back. Cool. Probably end up being our CB3 because I think Riddick's going to overtake him for sure. Tyler Scott's going to walk. Elijah Mitchell will reevaluate that. Carl Lawson reevaluate. Eddie Jackson's going to go. BJ Hill. Yeah, everyone else is probably, yeah, we'll accept obviously those options when those come up. So, yeah, this year's a wash. Let's get to the offseason. All right, we finished 5-12. We were 1-6. So we finished what? 4-6. So we were improving. So maybe the playbook change helped. All right, our overalls are up to an 85. So that means we're improved, right? All right, let's take a look at the stats. We know they're bad. I mean, Justin Fields had 7 touchdowns in 7 games. Like, horrendous. It's obviously going to be better now because we changed the playbook. But 18 interceptions, Justin Fields, buddy. Justin. Do I got to trade Fields? Rushing, Elijah Mitchell was bad. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't extend him. Fields, obviously, running numbers are going to come down. Brian Jones, 71 catches, 913, 4 scores. Mooney, 67, 905, and 7 scores. And then Mechie, as our third receiver, really did nothing. Defensively, Edwards tackles, Edmonds tackles, whatever. Tackles for loss, 23 for Wade, 16 for Hill, 15 for Lawson, 13 for Poole. 9 sacks for Lawson led our team, 7 for Wade, 5 for Hill. I should have traded Lawson and Hill, but whatever. It's not like we would have got much back anyway. I might have to trade Justin Fields. As crazy as that sounds, I just paid him. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're going to get to this offseason. We might have to get rid of him. Like, I don't want to get rid of him, but, like, he just can't do it. He just can't do it, I don't think. All right, 2026 season recap. Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes, NFL MVP. I'm shocked. Doug Peterson won Coach of the Year for the Jags. Wow. Isaiah Pacheco won Offensive Player of the Year for the Chiefs. That's crazy. NFL MVP goes to their quarterback. Offensive Player of the Year goes to the running back. Aiden Hutchinson won Defensive Player for the Lions. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Otis Stump. His name's Otis Stump. Otis Stump. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year for the Saints, Juan Pryor. But Otis Stump. Ain't no way. All right, 16 players to negotiate contracts with. I already know which ones I'm going to bring. Obviously, we're accepting Wade's option. He's up to X Factor, dude. He's a dog. Poole, obviously, we're accepting that option too. Tyler Scott can walk. Carl Lawson can go. Dexter can go. Roshan can go. Unfortunately, Eddie Jackson's done. Yeah. BJ Hill is up to star, but we can replace that too. Mock draft 3, or we're 5-12, so we have to have a top 5 pick, hopefully. 3, and they want us to take a quarterback. It's too late in the rebuild to take a quarterback, man. I can't. I either have to trade and find one, or I'd do something else. I can't. Yeah, there's no way I can. There's no way I can start over with a quarterback right now. No way. All right, free agency time. We need a running back, more than likely, maybe a third receiver. Offensive line's fine. I'm not gonna be able to get rid of Fields. It's not reasonable. We do need a free safety, an end. So we need an end, a free safety, a D tackle. There's a lot of things we need. Ooh, Tyree Stevenson's up to superstar. That's actually a huge. So defensively, free safety, D tackle, end, running back, receiver. I think the plan is that we're going to use that 3rd overall pick on. We're going to go into free agency here, sign anybody that we think makes the most sense. So we do need a running back. I'm not taking running back high in the draft, so we definitely need to sign one. Tony Pollard, Tyjae Spears. We'll give Tyjae Spears a 2-year deal. That's fine. So Tyjae Spears will be our running back. It's fine. It's good enough. Receiver. There's really nobody here that I need. I'm not gonna worry about it. Austin Corbett does want to come here. That would be an upgrade over Bates. Keep looking at defense first. All right, so players I've targeted: Tyjae Spears, John Johnson III, just on a 1-year deal, BJ Hill on a 1-year deal, Carl Lawson. Literally getting two of the guys, same guys, but there's just no good names out there to throw money at. They're all older people. Hopefully we did not get John Johnson. We get Spears and Lawson. Okay, we're probably going to get BJ Hill. I need to get a free safety. All right, through a contract at Jordan Howden, 2-year deal for him. Start at 27. We'll see if we have any chance of getting him. I think we did. All right, cool. We got Howden, so he'll just start for us probably, and then BJ Hill will start. Lawson will start. Spears. We need to nail this draft pick for sure. Hypothetically, we could look to maybe move. We could trade it. Try to get someone that can help us now, but like an edge or something. But that's all. Well, I need a punter. Hold on. I'm gonna sign a punter real quick, and then I'll see you guys at basically NFL draft time. So I'm looking at the mock draft before I put my focus scouting on, and Sean Stewart's projected to go at 12. A power moves, B block shed, A tackle. He looks good. Great strength, great speed, good acceleration. He's a good athlete too. We only know 50% scout on him, so I won't know exactly what his talent is, but that's one of the guys I'm thinking about moving back and taking. All right, we're here at 3 in the draft. I'm pretty sure I'm moving back. Larry Laurie's around 1 to 2. Brad Cousins around 1 to 2. All these guys are around 1 to 2. I think this Sean Stewart guy looks the best, and he's supposed to go at 12. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Moving back to like 12 and taking Sean Stewart. I just don't love any of these guys up here enough to take them here. I don't know enough. Like, I mean, this corner's probably really good. 6'3", 183 from Texas. He's probably really good, but we don't need corner. And it's Madden. It's not like it's real life where you just draft BPA. You got to take what fits your team. And I know it's probably, the funny thing is, though, as I say this, but like offense is what we need. All right, so we can move back to 8 and get nothing good. 13's too low. 11 for the Packers. All these trade offers like suck, but like I'm not going to take anybody here, so we're just going to move back with the Packers are going to jump up to 3. Are they going to take a quarterback? I'm curious who they take. I'm going to go one by one because I already know what might happen. Next pick. Oh, they take the corner. Okay, well, no, I'm not going one by one. I don't care. We're taking that DB, that lineman, Sean Stewart or whatever his name is, better be here. He's supposed to go 12, so there's no way he jumped up like that, right? He's right here. All right, Sean Stewart is going to be the selection here. We move back. Pick up nothing good, but it is what it is. A power moves. We're going to take him. Hopefully he'll be really good for us right away. Hidden development. Needed it. We'll see if he can make an impact. I'm going to do 2 more years. One more season of me like going through and doing the scouting. So one more draft and then all in for the final year if we have to. So we'll go ahead and we'll finish out this draft. If I draft a hidden development, you'll see it. If it's all normal, you won't see it. I end up making a free safety pick here in the 3rd round. Normal development, just because he looked all right. And I'm not even going to worry about the rest. So we'll advance down the draft. Let's make the playoffs, please. Justin Fields, please. Draft recap before the 2027-2028 NFL season. Jesus, we had a lot. I forgot we made that trade back, so we had a handful of picks. Sean Stewart looks good, 74 overall. I might just end up getting rid of Carl Lawson and playing him right away. They drafted a 72 overall running back, Hitchens, 70 overall receiver, and then I took the only pick I made. I made this pick for Nathan Mims, and it was a miss. All right, team going into the second to last year of the rebuild, unless we win it all. Won't happen. Justin Fields, you need to improve. Tyjae Spears now running back. Generational wide receiver, Brian Jones at receiver. I keep saying Byron. It's Brian Jones. Darnell Mooney, Mechie. It is what it is. Offensive line's the same as last year. Cole Kmet still at tight end. Defensively, we got Sean Stewart on one side with Poole. X Factor Wade, BJ Hill. Offensive line, defensive line looks good. Linebackers are good too. The defense is good. It's up to Justin Fields. Can Justin Fields be good enough to score points on offense? We'll see. I'll see you guys at the midway point. All right, 4-3 at the midseason point. That is improvement. It's not amazing, but it's improvement, and we'll take that Our offense is 22. Our defense is 11. What is wrong with our... It's Justin Fields, isn't it? It's Justin Fields. Suspect number one, Justin Fields. But we got 19 players here to negotiate with. Justin Fields, you just can't win it all with him unless you're controlling him. Darnell Wright absolutely has to come back. 3-year deal for Darnell Wright for the rest of this duration of this rebuild. Cole Kmet, I'd probably like to bring back, but has no interest right now. Same with Darnell Mooney. TJ Edwards, probably. Pickett for probably. I mean, I think I'll probably just, I'll probably let this go the rest of the way. Yeah, we'll let Brian Jones walk. We won't accept that option. Yeah. So, we'll see. I think if we end up missing the playoffs this year because our offense and Justin Fields sucks, I'll probably go back to Philly's offensive playbook because I think that was, obviously we took a step back one year, but I think Fields played the best in that Philly playbook. I just thought I'd try out the Chiefs because that typically works, but I guess if you're throwing a million picks like Fields probably is, it doesn't work. I'm talking all this trash about Fields right now, which doesn't resonate with real life at all. I think Fields is going to be good. But in the game, he sucks. But who knows? Maybe he'll surprise us here in a couple weeks. As in, when we get to week 18 and we're 11-6 and we won the division. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. 10-7 won the division. Hey, we won the division. That's positive. We are improving. Look at our overalls, man. 87, 88, 87. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We got to beat the Vikings here. We got to at least get past the Vikings. And we'll be good with it. We're doing one more year not no matter what. Unless we win the Super Bowl 10-7, we're done. But at least if we don't end up winning it all, 87, 88, 87 offense, 88 defense, 87 overall, we are going to be hopefully good next year. We'll take a look at the stats. Justin Fields, don't let me down, buddy. I didn't even see our team stats, so we'll see. Fields? Hey. 34 scores, 16 picks. We can live with that over 4,000. He's not running the ball as much anymore, but that's fine. Tyjae Spears was okay. He did score 9 times, so that's at least good. Darnell Mooney was a beast. Cole Kmet was really good. And Brian Jones took a big step back because Darnell Mooney's eating the targets up in the slot. Mechie was good. That's fine. At least we know Brian Jones is good. Cole Kmet, though, too. I know it's the KC playbook, so tight ends go off, but it's good. Hey, we made the playoffs. Can't complain. Tremaine Edmonds, 144 tackles. Nice. TJ Edwards at 116. Tackles for loss. 21 for Poole. 20 for Wade. 18 for Sean Stewart in his rookie season. Yeah, if we were going long term, Sean Stewart would be a beast. BJ Hill at 13. He's been solid for us. The sack numbers aren't great again. 6.5 for Poole, 6 for Wade, 6 for Stewart, and 4.5 for Hill. Interceptions, Edmonds at 4, 3 for Brisker, 2 for Jalen Johnson, and 1 for Tyreek Stevenson. So, yeah, if we can get past the Vikings, we might have to think about potentially jumping in the divisional. We'll see, though. We got to get past Minnesota, though. We got to take down our rival. 35-18. We lose, dude. Gosh. All right, we're going one more year, and we're about to go all in. Screw draft picks. Screw everything. We're trading everybody to be good. We'll see. So we're going to do our draft and everything. This is a big offseason, though. We're going to throw bags if there's anyone good. We're throwing money. Chiefs win the freaking Super Bowl, man. Just because they just outscore everybody. Chiefs, Super Bowl, another one, Mahomes MVP. Dak Prescott, NFL MVP. Doug Peterson, Coach of the Year again. Pacheco won Offense Player of the Year. So the playbook's fine. All right, Myles Garrett, Defense Player of the Year. Taylor Curry won Offensive Rookie of the Year receiver for the Titans. And Rookie of the Year for the defense was DeMar Stanton, defensive tackle for the Saints. All right. Let's get into this offseason. We got to re-sign some guys. One last season. If we make the playoffs, I will jump into every game just to lose it for us, but I'll at least try. All right, mock draft 3, just to see where we are picking. Obviously, it's going to be like 18, 19, 20. Wow, this receiver, top 5 talent at wide receiver. It's always interesting. Another round 1 talent at receiver. Another round 1 talent at receiver. Where are we picking? 21. Okay, now taking quarterback. They know. They're like, Justin Fields is not the answer. Trade. Do something else. Ooh, wide receiver. Maybe we'll do receiver. We could maybe use a third receiver. We'll see. That doesn't really matter. This draft pick really doesn't matter because whoever it is, it's probably not going to be an instant impact player for this last season. It's really not that big of a deal, but we have 14 players ready to negotiate. Trying to think for sure. Yeah, we'll accept that option, even though he had a bad year. I'd like to bring Cole Kmet back. He's got superstar now. Do we have the money? I'm just gonna try to pay him. I don't want to come back. That's fine. Whatever. You'll get tagged. 14. I'll probably end up tagging him. Darnell Mooney. He is 30. We'll look in free agency before we sign Mooney. Edwards. I'd like to bring him back. 2-year deal. He's got some interest. Great. I should have. We have money. I should not be being frugal with it. Yeah, everyone else is gonna walk except for we need to bring back our kicker, of course. Bing, bing, bing. 3 years. Fairburn, welcome back. Not interested in signing. No one wants to be here. Reggie wants to be here though. Reggie's like, I love playing fullback in the cold weather. Glad we got a deal. And see, at least we got our fullback back. I am gonna tag Cole Kmet though. And then we will figure out everything else in the offseason. $67 million to work with. We're obviously going to need a lot. We'll actually take a look at that. After I upgrade our players, we'll take a look at it before we jump into free agency next week. If you guys are still here watching this video, I'd love, if you're new, hit the sub button, like the video. You know the stress I go through to record these? These are taking years off my life because this stuff doesn't make sense. But if you're enjoying the video, man, drop a like. Come on, help me out. All right, looking at the roster. We need 2 receivers. We need a right guard. We need an outside linebacker and a D tackle. 2 receivers, guard, outside linebacker, D tackle. Technically, maybe we only need 1 receiver because we can draft one. Maybe we just, yeah. So we need 1 receiver, guard, outside linebacker, D tackle. Diggs doesn't want to be here. All right, 1 receiver. Rondo Moore is a scheme fit, and he wants to come here. He is normal dev, but at least he wants to be here. He's 86 overall. We'll do Rondo Moore. We'll give Rondo Moore like a 3-year contract. 4-year player friendly. He should accept that. He'll be our Darnell Mooney replacement as long as he signs that. We do need a right guard. A left guard will work too. Alex Kappa. Yeah, we'll give Alex Kappa a 2-year deal. Hopefully he'll accept that. He's got some interest in the team. Hopefully we're his top offer. We are. Cool. Got to take him for the Vikings. Defensive tackle. Deron Payne is probably going to end up who I sign. We do need an outside linebacker, though. I got to remember that, too. Nate James. Hold up. I wish I told you their scheme fit on here. I guess you can kind of tell by what they're... Like, if you compare him to TJ Edwards. Yeah, he's more of a pass rusher, isn't he? Yeah, he's a pass rusher for sure. 88 power moves. Yeah, he's not a fit. Definitely not a fit. Probably just end up bringing TJ Edwards back if I can. He's got no offers, so he should accept a deal. Yeah, it's gonna be TJ Edwards. We'll bring TJ Edwards back. Just give him a little bit more money. He'll accept that. Okay, so TJ Edwards will be back, and we're gonna do Deron Payne. Throw him the bag. Very player-friendly deal. I don't care about the money at this point. He should accept that. Maybe he won't. If not, though, we'll go after somebody else. Like Kyle McKinney. I'm going to give Kyle McKinney a 1-year deal. We have the money to do it. And that way, if we end up not getting, Payne, it's whatever. If we get them both, cool. Okay, so I think we offer everybody that we need. We offered a receiver, which we needed. We offered a guard, which we needed. And we offered D tackle and outside linebacker. So if we eval once, we got Deron Payne. Okay, so we can withdraw this offer on Kyle McKinney. Cool. So we got Rondell Moore, we got Deron Payne, we got TJ Edwards back, and we got Alex Kappa. Perfect. That plugs all of our deficiencies. And then we'll draft a receiver. I'm actually going to sign Kelvin Jenkins just in case. 4-year deal. Just in case the receiver isn't good enough to start right away. And we got him. Cool. Okay, so Kelvin Jenkins, Rondell Moore, and Brian Jones at receiver. We're going to draft a receiver anyway. We're going to go ahead and we will get to the draft. But I am going to try to move up all the way and take the best receiver we can because we don't care about picks at this point. We could use a backup tight end, actually, before I jump the gun on that. Yeah, we'll go get a backup tight end here, too. Our offense was actually better than our defense. Maybe we need to change around our defense again. I'm not opposed to it. All right, backup tight end, Juwan Johnson on a 1-year deal. All right, I do need to remember to go get a kicker because Fairburn declined my offer. I totally forgot that. So before the season starts, I'll sign a kicker. But Mock draft 5. What pick do we have again? 21. Okay, so let's look at the receivers projected to go. So we can draft Nicholas, we can draft Quandre Neighbors, but I'm not gonna be able to move up to 1. That's not gonna be possible. We can definitely move up to 8. Is that it? Okay, so the only receivers we have to worry about. All right, we'll take a look at the only one would be John German, who I mean D catch and trap that doesn't look any good. So he's around 1 talent though. Yeah, he's just a really good athlete, but he doesn't do anything off the chart. I don't know if that's. I mean, is it really worth it? Maybe. Let's look. I mean, I'm gonna look at I'm not gonna be able to get D'Angelo Arrington, but like I know he's good. Yeah, he's really good, but I mean he's not like a generational guy. I don't think. Brian Jones looked a lot better than him. Alex Nicholas probably end up being maybe one of the potentially could be the pick. Solid, great elite. Not really. I mean he's fine. And then Quandre Neighbors. I'm not gonna move up for German, so Quandre Neighbors I think looks better than the other guy, but I don't know. He's not really polished. None of them are polished. You know, like none of them are like they all don't run great routes. They all can't catch. They're just like decent athletes. I'm just gonna send to our pick and like I'm not gonna move up. It's just not worth it. I'm just gonna send our pick and see if there's other receivers there because we know 100% on all the receivers. So just because there's not guys mocked in the first round, there could be other round 1 like talent guys that are down the board that obviously aren't gonna go higher than what we're picking. So we'll go ahead and we'll start this NFL draft. I am going to take a receiver just because screw it. There's really, I don't like, hold on here. There's not a running back. Like if there's a generational running back, that would have been the pick because we have Tyjae Spears at halfback still, but I don't even know if there's a first round back. I said that and there's like 4. All right. We'll look at these guys. Elusive back, Tommy Thomas. Okay. The thing is, though, is that if I take one of these guys, it's not like they're going to be higher overall than Tyjae, more than likely. Justin Childress. Good athlete. Yeah, I don't know. We're just going to trade back. I mean, not trade back. We're just going to send to our pick. All right, taking a look at wide receivers. Yeah, there's some round 1 talents here that weren't even up there. So we know Neighbors. We know Nicholas. We didn't see Vincent. Let's look at Eric Vincent. He might be better than both of them. He's got better key ratings than both of them already. And he's definitely better than both of them. I'm taking him. Eric Vincent, welcome to Chicago. Freaking normal development wide receiver. Oh, well, that's why we signed the other guy. And now we're about to take a different one anyway. No, I'm not. That's just dumb. There'd be no point. I could take another running back because I don't know if our backups are any good. If any of these running backs are good, I might take one. Larry Davis, poor change of direction. No thanks. All right, I took running back Keontae Patton in the second round. Hidden development, good pick. Elusive back, maybe better, maybe a good complimentary back to Tyjae Spears. I don't know. I'm gonna probably just. Do I want to make a pick? I'm not going to make a pick. All right, we're going to the end of the draft. The team is what it is. Don't think I'll be making any trades or anything for anybody. I could look at it. Maybe I'll throw a couple picks out there just to see if there's anything out there for me that'll help our team. But more than likely, there's probably nothing. But yeah, this is going to be the last year of the rebuild. Quick look at the draft recap here just to see what's going on. I can't believe our defensive tackles list as a C. We have Deron Payne, and I guess maybe it's because it hasn't adjusted to our top talent. Yeah, Eric Vincent's good. He just has normal dev. Keontae Patton's got hidden dev, but whatever. They drafted 72 overall Alex Thomas. Cool. We had a lot of picks there. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys at the regular season for the final year of the rebuild. We just got to make the playoffs. Just make the playoffs and give me a chance to potentially jump into games. This is going to be such a long video. That's okay, though. It's fun. That's what I'm saying. If you guys are still around, hit the like button, please. And as we advance this to the regular season, don't worry, y'all. I did remember to sign a kicker, so we were able to get a kicker, so I won't have to forget that. And that's the reason we do bad, because we're 8 of 17 on field goals. So hopefully we'll be solid. And the Vikings rebuild, I don't think I showed it on camera, but It might have been, it was either the last year of the rebuild or one of the last years of the rebuild. Harrison Bucker, we signed him, star development. Harrison Bucker, well known, good kicker in Madden and in real life. He was 9 of 18, and I didn't show it, but I should have showed it, but that was ridiculous. All right, we're 87 overall across the board. That's good. I don't need to do any work about the scouting or anything. Just gonna click the upgrade players. Oh yeah, that Alex Thomas guy, the CPU draft, that middle linebacker is hidden dev, which is kind of cool. But doesn't matter anyway. Yeah. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dangle out a couple first round picks real quick to see if there's any good offers out there. I'll actually show you guys. We'll do this together, and then we will get into this year. But so trade finder, we got 21 mil. That could net us somebody, right? What if I throw Justin Fields in there and picks? I mean, we'll start with picks. I'm not gonna do Justin Fields. He was okay last year, right? But what if I just do like multiple first round picks just because I'm curious? Like, what can this get me? Anything? I don't know. Get offers. 3 first round picks. Dax Hill. I might do Dax Hill. That's an upgrade. We don't need a receiver. Dax Hill's an absolute upgrade. So is freaking. There's so many sick offers. Like Jalen Ramsey. Like, is this cheating? Like, am I allowed to do this? Desperate times calls for desperate measures, right? Okay, before I accept one of those trades, because I'm definitely gonna accept one of those trades. What happens if I put like, I'm not doing this, but I'm like, just like, if I throw just Justin Fields in the fold, does that net me a receiver? I mean, a quarterback? Myles Garrett? Yeah, Kyler Murray, don't care. Like, Dak, don't care. Like, I mean, yeah, you can get like the best players in football, obviously. Mac Jones, perfect. Sign me up. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that's kind of cool. Jordan Addison's got X Factor. I love Jordan Addison. Okay, so it's like, is this cheating? All right, what do 2 first round picks do? Do I still get Dax Hill? I do. Antoine Winfield? That's an upgrade. That's an absolute upgrade, guys. I'm about to do it. That's Superstar X Factor tight end. I'm like a kid at a candy store right now. Yeah, give me Antoine Winfield Jr. Thanks. Welcome to the team. Oh, we have 11 million cap. Perfect. What else do we need to upgrade? We need another corner. I can trade that safety now, right? We got Winfield. We don't need. We'll just keep him. Why not? Depth. This is cheating. Am I allowed to do this? Is this allowed? Second round pick, throw in a first and a second. I don't care. We're so late in the video. This isn't cheating. I don't care. I don't freaking care. Jalen Phillips. All I know is we're doing everything in our power to make Justin Fields successful, because guess who's joining the team here in a second? Deebo Samuel. Like I said, guys, we only have 1.67 mil. All right, we're cool. I don't care. I don't care. I wouldn't do this if the game didn't. I don't care. We're so late in the video. There's probably like 5 people watching it at this point. If you are watching it, hello. Yeah, no. Screw you. Screw it. We're all in. Antoine Winfield Jr., Deebo Samuel on the team just to miss the playoffs. Let's go. I wonder if they're gonna make me cut. Don't matter. It don't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Generate best lineup. Squad's looking. I should have got a running back. Oh well. All right. This is where the realism, the rebuild kind of goes out the window a little bit. But this is what it might have. At this point, though, that's what it's about. I'm going to sim the midseason because I need to change the playbook potentially. But you guys will not see us until the end. If I make any playbook changes, you'll see it. All right. Moment of truth. 11-6 won the division. All right. We are in the wild card against Minnesota. 11-6 with this team. I'm curious. What's our problem? Is it defense? Is it offense? Is it a little bit of both? I mean, not a problem. We're 11-6. That's good. But don't you think this roster should be better than 11-6? I think it's just the Bears. I think the Bears just suck. I'm using good playbooks. I think the Bears just suck. We are second in offense and ninth in defense now. We're a good team. Okay. Well, take a look at the stats here. I'm not going to jump into this one. If we can't beat the Vikings, they don't deserve me to jump in the divisional. Potentially. Obviously, I'll only jump in if it's like a last possession. Okay, Justin Fields was amazing. Finally. It only took him 7 years in the NFL to be good. 4,100 yards, 34 scores, 7 picks. Beautiful. Tyjae Spears, amazing. 4.5 per carry, 1176, 14 scores. W. Receiving, Brian Jones, great. Deebo Samuel, great. Cole Kmet, great. Rondo Moore, solid. That's our third receiver. Love it. Defensively, TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds. My brain is cooked at this point, boys. Tyree Stevenson over 100 tackles? That's crazy. Tackles for loss, John Stewart at 16. Poole with 13. 11 for Wade. The sack numbers are going up too because the players are getting better. 13.5 for Wade, 10.5 for Poole, 6 for Payne, 5.5 for Stewart, and then interception-wise, 3 for Stevenson, 3 for Johnson, 2 for Riddick, 1 for Winfield, 1 for Edmonds, and 1 for Brisker. Like I said, if we can't defeat Minnesota, the Bears don't deserve me to jump in and lose a game for us in the divisional. Advance to next week. Well, we lose 30-28, and that'll end the rebuild. Appreciate y'all tuning in for this one. If you're still around at this point, hit the like button, hit the sub button if you're new, comment anything down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.